is Kathy Sheridan, and I'm from Oasis Gym, and today we have another short yoga sequence for you that you can squeeze in, maybe about 15 minutes or so, and I hope that you will find it useful and comforting. So we're going to start with a standing warm-up, and I'm going to face you, but I'd like you to stand at the front of your mat so that you have plenty of room behind you. So we're going to start with inhale all the way up. Bring your palms together and exhale back to your heart. So just take a moment and feel your feet settle into the ground, relax your shoulders, and just begin a nice, slow, deep breath as you settle in and relax. Take just a few breaths here. Today we're going to work on the principle of start where you are and stay there. So wherever you happen to be today is where you start, and that's perfectly fine. And you stay with that until it moves on to something else. So, inhale all the way up, lace your fingers, press the palms up to the ceiling. Drop your arm to the other arm towards your head and just lean over to the side. If you can, turn and look up. And let's go the other way. So drop the other arm, turn and look up the other way. Come back to center, lace your fingers, press it up again. And then drop your palms, and then your chin. Kind of tick-tock your head from side to side, stretch out your neck, stretch across your shoulders and the back. We're going to look up, reach back and hold your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. If you can, straight arms, palms together, and then drop your chin again. Your head's going to come up, and we're going to drop it to the side. And then over to the other side. Inhale all the way up. Your palms are going to face each other, and we're going to twist. So bring the arms parallel to the floor and twist to the side. Hips stay forward as best you can. And then come back to center, and we're going to go the other way. Come back to center, and we're going to come into ragdoll. So you wrap your arms, bend your knees, drop your tummy down onto your thighs, and let go of your head. Arms are going to fall to the floor. And then we're going to roll up. Let your arms drag along as you roll through your spine. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to ragdoll, roll down. Arms fall to the floor. And then roll up. This time, inhale all the way up. Exhale to ragdoll. Arms fall to the floor, and we're going to come into duck. So your fingertips just barely touch the ground. Heart lifts. If the floor is too far away, you can certainly just bring your hands alongside your legs. That'll work fine. Then we're going to bring the arms forward into bear. You rock back onto your heels a little bit. You have this long back. And then halfway up, putting your hands at the tops of your thighs. Push those thighs back and slide your heart forward. Shoulders back, your neck is long, gaze slightly ahead. Inhale all the way up, and then back to your heart. This time, inhale all the way up, and we're going to bring the arms out to the side and fold halfway down into airplane. So, shoulders are wide, tailbones lifted in the back, and then we're going to bend our knees, drop your arms, and lift up into chair, Utkatasana. So chair, the heart moves forward. If your shoulders are sore, they can certainly come forward. That's great. Right. From here, you can either come to halfway up or into a full forward bend. Full forward bend, you would drop your tummy and your arms and your head, and then you would straighten the legs. Halfway up would just be bringing your hands to your thighs. Right. Inhale all the way up, and then back to your heart. Okay, so standing at the front of your mat, we're going to do a salutation that doesn't have any hands or any wrists in it. So for those of you that have tender wrists, it should work just fine. We start with upward salute, so inhale all the way up. Exhale to your forward bend. I'm going to go all the way down, but you can go halfway. Inhale halfway up. Bend both knees. Now take both hands and place them on top of a thigh, and we're going to step back the opposite leg. So step back onto the toes, so that I'm using my leg to help with my balance. This back leg is straight, my spine is extended up, and then bring the shoulders up over your hips. Right. Arms down, turn your palms to the front, lift all the way up. So now we're in standing crescent. Yeah? Take a breath. From here, we're going to step into duck, which is going to test your balance and the strength of this front leg. So step in and touch the ground. Lift up into chair. Come to upward salute, and then back to your heart. Good. We're going to do the other side. Inhale up. Exhale to your forward bend. Inhale halfway. Bend both knees. Now take both hands and put them on the other thigh. Step back the other leg. Get your balance first. And then shoulders up. And then lift those arms. And take 2 breaths. We're going to step into duck. Duck. Up into chair. To upward salute. And back to your heart. We're going to do it one more time on both sides. So inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Bend those knees, step back one leg, shoulders, and then arms. Step into duck. Come up into Utkatasana. Back to upward salute. And then back to your heart. One more time, all the way up to your forward bend. Inhale up. Bend those knees. Step back, get your balance. Then the shoulders, and then the arms. Step into duck. Come up into chair. To upward salute. And then back to your heart. Okay, so I thought today it'd be good to do Warrior 3, and there's kind of a couple ways to come into it. We're going to use chair pose. So, standing kind of up towards the front of your mat, you lift the arms all the way up, and then sit into chair. Okay? All right, so chair. Your feet are even, your knees are even, hips are dropping to the ground, your spine is long. Bring your palms together and bring your hands to your heart. Shoulders are back. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand on one foot and lift one leg just straight up, just like that, right? If you want, you can stay here, just practice your balance. Or this leg here, push it back until it's straight, right? So here's the beginning of your Warrior 3. You can keep the standing knee bent, or you can begin to straighten it. For those of you that have been doing yoga for a while, you can begin to tip forward and come into your balance, right? And then bring your feet back together and relax the arms. We'll do the other side, okay? Inhale up. Sit into chair. Palms together, hands at your heart. Get your feet firmly established on the ground. Your hips are dropping to the floor. We're going to lift the other leg up. And if you want, stay here and just practice your balance. Or push that leg back until it's straight. So the idea is to have a long line from my head to my shoulders to my hip to the leg going to the back. You can straighten the standing leg, and that'll help make it a little more challenging for your balance. Or you can teeter-totter with the heart moving forward, and I fall out. Okay, everybody messes up. Try it again. Hands at heart center. Can you edit that out? Bend the knees. Leg up. Goes back. And then come forward. Right? Take a breath. And then come on back. Good. We're going to work our way down to the ground. So inhale all the way up. Exhale to your forward bend. Inhale halfway. And then step back to plank. All right, bring your tummy to the floor. So we're going to start with Shalabhasana, flying locust. And the way this works is that we're going to bring our arms back alongside our bodies. Your palms are going to face each other and your forehead faces the floor. Lift head and shoulders. And then lift your thighs. So the thighs come up, right? And you're reaching back. Take a breath. And then relax, turn your head to the right. Come all the way down. Soften every muscle in your body. Relax your shoulders. Let your heels flop. Let them go wherever they want to go. And we're going to do that again. So here we go. Turn your forehead to the floor. Lift head and shoulders. Arms reach back. Lift the thighs. Legs stay moving in towards each other. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. One more breath. And then relax and turn your head to the other side. Right? Again, soften everything. Okay, turn your forehead to the floor and bring your elbows under your shoulders. So we're going to start with Sphinx, and then we're going to do a four-legged staff and then move into a form of dolphin. So, thighs are moving in towards each other. Firm your belly just a little bit, so the belly firms just slightly. Your heart is going to go straight up, so not forward, but just straight up. And then slide your shoulders back, and your gaze goes forward, so that you get a great tummy stretch here. Your hips are on the ground. Your lower back is completely supported. And we stretch through the chest and across the collarbone. Take another breath. You've been hunching over a keyboard or a book, anything. This will really help bring your body back into balance. And then relax a little bit. You're going to clasp your hands together and tuck your toes. And we're going to lift off into four-legged staff. So we're just going to bring your body up off the floor. Gaze is slightly ahead of your fingers. Stretch out your toes. Your belly's lifted. Notice it's parallel to the floor, so not like this, and not like that, but just kind of somewhere in between here. And we're going to take another breath. From here, we're going to come into dolphin. So you float your bottom up to the ceiling, and then you start to walk the feet in. And it's a little bit like downward dog, except you're resting on your elbows and your forearms. So once you are established, push away from the hands, press your wrists into the ground, heels reach down. Take another 2 breaths. And then come on down to your knees and sit back into child's pose, all the way back. A couple of easy breaths here. Come on back up and sit on your bottom. We're going to do a nice forward bend and then we'll lie down for Shavasana. So sit tall, bring your fingertips to the floor. You're going to push into the floor and lift your ribs. Then take your hands off the ground, relax your shoulders, but use the strength of your core, both front and back, to hold you up. Flex your feet. And if you're already feeling a stretch here, you're good. Otherwise, arms come up. They come forward. Bring the shoulders back. Bring your belly forward and grab that little kid again. Right? Drop your arms, support yourself as you need to, or you can relax and let your head drop down towards your legs. Take 2 breaths here. Back up, and let's come to seated cross-legged. We'll just do a little breath work, and then you can come into Shavasana and stay for as long as you like. So, seated cross-legged, let your hands just rest comfortably on top of your legs. Soften your shoulders and close your eyes. Take a moment to find your breath. just for a moment, think about the idea of starting where you are and stay with that. You stay where you are each day. As you improve, you'll improve your practice. If you have days that are not so good, you stay with that. Just start where you are and stay there. Inhale all the way up. Exhale back to your heart. And take 3 breaths, just as calm as you can be. Thank you very much for taking the time. Hope to see you soon. Stay well, and namaste.